Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back with another Art Before Breakfast. I've got the finishing touches to go on this bird journal, and then I'm going to start gathering stuff for the. Hang on one second. There we go. For the cat hand. Journal. And so I said, good morning. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. I'm just working on catching up. So I've got these little cards and I'm putting whole music paper on them instead of, and I think I'm not gonna, put the gesso. I'm just gonna leave this on the front. And then, we'll put those in the pockets. There is something more I probably will do on the backs of them, but not just yet. I'm not going to do it today, or not during Art Before Breakfast. I want to back these because they're all white. And then I want to, I'm sorry, I'm waffling here. I want to back them and then I want to stitch them. But I'll do that offline. So yeah, I'm just putting down music paper on the back of these. And so good morning, everybody. I didn't even stop and say good morning. If you're new here, welcome. Grab a cup of coffee, tea, your favorite beverage, and sit back and enjoy. We're going to have some fun today. There's one, and then this one, I mistakenly put the glue on that side, and it should have gone on this side, but I am going to back it, so that glue on the other side will be fine. These are the cards left over from that Celebration of Life book, the ones that I didn't have enough ink in the printer and they didn't print dark enough, so I didn't want to throw them away. So yeah, if you're new here, speak up, let us know who you are. Or if you're watching on the replay, you can say hello to us. Ooh, that's sticky. It's all right. We'll get that fixed in a little bit. And if you're returning, good morning. Like my crafty friend Cheryl there. How's Finney doing this morning? Did he have a decent night? There. Oh, good. Better. So the doctor was right. He will eventually get better. Okay, so in the journal, and I went around and inked everything on a couple of these washi tapes. It was just too much green right down the middle. So on a couple of these, I put some, like this says, naturalist, I can't even speak this morning, naturalist pocket. That one didn't need one. This one has book page numbers, and that one didn't need one. So now each of these is a pocket. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it starts with the front page. And so I've got to pick I think this one in here looks pretty good. What do you guys think about that? For in that front pocket. Oh, there's that gluey one. So I'm just going to put these down. And I think I might put this in my Etsy store to see how well it does. Because I'm curious to see if it will be of interest to folks. So there we go. There's one. And then I'll ink around those edges. And then that will go right in here like this. Okay. And it will have place to write on the front. And then of course it'll have the whole back to write on. So that's that one. Now, this little green bird. Let's kind of put these where I think that one goes nice there. The rooster. How about the rooster and the pheasant? How about this and the bluebirds? Oh, and I have another one with the chickadees on it. And I guess that's all I need. So since I have this one, maybe we put the, maybe this one goes here. That one goes there. That one goes there. Hummingbird goes there. And the chickadees go there. I guess that works. I mean, we can always move them around. They don't have to stay right where they are. Got a small crowd this morning. Everyone will get here a little later. So I'll put this one down. I always have to stand up and look down from the top. Do you have that, Cheryl? You kind of have to look down from the top to see if it's straight. There we go. And this one. Yeah, looking at it from this angle, you can't always tell. And so many times I get things on crooked. And I hate it when that happens. Good morning, Darla. So I'm just doing a little bit to finish up this, put the finishing touches on this journal. And then we will move on to the next project. Oh, that's so cute. So I'm doing the cards to go in the pockets. And what I will do offline is back these with a more neutral paper and then sew around them. Boy, I got a big day ahead of me. What about you guys? Got anything big going on? Okay, where's my... What did I just do with my other? I had another picture. Oh, I don't know. I lose stuff so much. I just lose stuff, and I hate it. All right, there's 5 of them. Well, no, there's not 5. There's only 4. What happened to the rest of them? Oh, there's 1. There's 5. And then I have 6, but I'm oh, there it is, the pheasant. I'm trying to find a spot that's not too bluey. Actually, work. Oh, CPR class. Aww, that's fun. A family crafting time. I love it. I don't have any family. I mean, I have a stepson and daughter-in-law in this area, but we don't see them much. And so I really don't have anybody to craft with. And there we go. All right. Let's go around and ink these up. And then we'll pretty much, this one I put glue on the wrong side, so it's real sticky on the back side, but I'm going to cover them anyway. Hi, let's see who's here. Cindy, Lori B, Penny, everybody's coming in. Just putting the finishing touches on this bird journal, and then we're going to move on. So this one I can't put in because it's really sticky on the back. I put glue on the wrong side. So I can't put this one in the pockets. Well, I don't want to put any of them in because I still want to stitch them, but I'll show you what they are. I literally just came from watching your bee journal. Oh. So Cindy, once somebody has come a few times and we think they're gonna, sometimes people come, they watch it and it's not for them, they don't come back, and that's fine. But once you've been coming a few times and we think you're kind of becoming a regular with us, we then put you in the birthday club. And the birthday club is nothing big, too fancy. It's just it's a song on your birthday. I sing to you on your birthday, and not that my singing is very good, but I do it. And then we all raise our glass and give you a toast on your birthday. So do you want to share your month and day? We don't need the year, just the month and the day. Do you want to tell us your birthday? October 19th. Okay. I'll get you on the calendar. Somebody said recently, oh, that's a ways off. I said, I know, but I've been doing this over a year now. Do you guys realize it's been over a year since I started Art Before Breakfast? I know it. I couldn't believe it when I was looking back at some of the videos, and they were more than a year ago. I was amazed. So these little cards, look at this one. The chickadees on this side, and then I've got a little postcard with the same chickadees. And so, and I will punch a hole in, or a little thumb notch in this. But these are going to go right in these pockets like this. And so there'll be some writing space on the front. And I just decided to put one piece of music page instead of collaging, and I did not put the gesso on it like I did on these. So I'm just inking them up now, and then offline I will back them with some, because they're too white, or I'll spray coffee on them. I don't know, I'll do something to give them some neutral colors, and then I'll sew around them, but I won't do that online. So we just have this, and then the only the only other thing left is to pick the charms to go on the front, and I think I might want to get some beads too. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, if I had to leave my house, I would never do it. I'd just come downstairs with my coffee. The only thing I'm a little worried about when we get into the summer is that, you guys know, I've started walking and it gets really hot here. And so I'm worried that because I can't walk early in the morning now, that this will cause me to miss my walk time, or it'll be way too hot, but we'll see what happens. I can always get up extra early and walk. And that's what I may do. Hey, Pam. Clean the coffee maker. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm worried about at all, is my walking time. And maybe we have to push this out a half an hour to the 9 o'clock time so I can, get up early and walk. I think I'll have enough time. The problem isn't me getting up early and walking, it's the daylight. As long as it's light enough to walk. I don't like to walk when it's dark because we live, we're out in the country a bit, and there's lots of woods and trees and stuff around, along the roadways. And we have foxes. There have been black bear known to roam around here, and it just scares me. We even have coyotes that get pretty close to the house, and they're like nocturnal animals. So I worry about walking at dark. Hi, Bonnie. So we'll see. As long as it's light enough for me to walk. You'd be packing to move, you mean? Oh, no, we love it here. Well, make it the best minute you can, Bonnie. Tell us how things are going at Big Mama's. I'm assuming you're still there. All right, so I'm not going to put these in just yet, but these will, these will go in the pockets like this with a thumb notch, and I'll cut that and ink up and do all that. You guys don't need to watch that to take care. Well, I've never heard of any animals attacking people around here, but I just don't want to take the chance. All right, so let's put, you know, this keeps kind of coming, not coming loose, but we also have bunny rabbits and deer and cute animals too. There. Let me get some beads and we'll pick out a few little beads to put on here and some charms. Oh, back to the bead section. Okay. Here is a good selection of beads. Let's see what we want to put on the front of this. Yeah, little dogs, yeah. I don't know. I just don't want to take any chances. It's just not worth it. Oh. Nope, that doesn't go through there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get... Nope. I need to get a smaller... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of this, instead of stringing them on, I'm going to make some dangles. Let me get some little thin copper wire and we'll make some dangles. How about that? And we'll put a couple of dangles on here. I like that idea. Instead of trying to force that thread through the... All right, let me get my tools over here. And 3. All right. Have you guys ever seen how to make these little dangles? The first thing we're going to do is make... Nope, I'm going to put the beads on first. So how about if we use one of these? Look at that with that. Isn't that pretty? One of these and that's maybe too much, too close. Ooh, how about one of these little yellow square ones hanging down there? Maybe a little... Oh, I've got some really tiny ones. I don't even think my wire's not going to go through that. Those are too tiny. So we have that and that. And then I've got a... Yep. Even that hole is too tiny. How about if we put a white one on there? That. And then that. How about that as a dangle? Do you guys like that? And then what I'm going to do... Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see. So I've just been stringing some beads. You know what else I think I need? I'll be right back. I want to get some copper beads and put a little metal in there. Let me get my copper bead box. Let's see. I found a whole bunch more beads. In fact, I like this. Couldn't find the copper, but I found some brass. Yeah, it's a wire. I'll come back. I'm going to redo it because I found this bead box, which I like a whole lot better. I have more fun beads in here. I didn't really like those. All right, so let's see. What shall we put on here? How about, so this is my wire. This is just a copper wire. Ooh, there's a copper bead. And let's see, what else do we want to put on here? Do we want to put a big blingy one? Maybe. I've got another one of those copper beads for the other side. And then I've got, ooh, here's a nice brown one. Come on, go through there. This is like a tiger's eye, but it won't go through. There's another one. This is kind of like my junk bead box. Whenever I have leftover beads from a project, I just throw them in there. Look at that. Now see, that looks better to me. And then I really did like this bead. So I'm just stringing them on. Oh yeah, I like that better. It's got the darker tones. It's not too bright. What do you guys think about that hanging down from there? I like it. All right, so what I'm going to do is make a loop. So what I'm going to do is, these are round nose pliers. I'm going to bend it at a 90-degree angle, leaving some extra. And then I'm going to put my pliers right in the bend and clamp down on that wire. And I'm going to take this tail and wrap it back around the top of that, because it's a round nose pliers. Okay, so I bent it around the top. I'm going to rotate the pliers up so I can bend it all the way around. And what I've done now, and I can straighten this, is I've made a loop. Do y'all see that? Do you see that loop I made? And then I'm going to take, I could use the round nose pliers for this part, but I'm going to grab some flat nose pliers. Hang on there. There they are. And then I'm going to hold, ooh, that's tight. And then I'm going to hold that loop in my pliers flat. See how it's in there? Just so I can hang on to it. And I'm going to grab another pair of pliers, either the round ones or another flat one, and I'm going to wrap that tail around the wire. And after I get it 2 or 3 times, depending on what I want, I'll take my little cutters here and I'll cut that off, cut off the extra. And then I take my pliers and just pinch down that tail so it doesn't stick out. If it's sticking out, you don't want to have it scratch anybody, especially when you're making jewelry. All right, that's good. Now, so that is how the dangle is going to hang. I'm going to tie the string through that, okay? Yeah, I know I should. Now I don't know. I was gonna put a dangle, like a little charm. Oh, I've got some brass ones. I've got some keys. I was thinking a little bird. I don't know if I have any little birds in here, but I do have little bumblebees. Maybe we'll put a bumblebee from that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Dangles. Thanks, Mike. Hi, Marie. All right, so what I'm going to do. So there's two ways to make loops. I can do one that just is bent over, but those can come loose. So I think what I'm going to do, and I work most, when I first learned, I would just cut off a length of wire. But now that I'm more experienced, I leave it on the spool. So I'm going to do the bend. I'm going to come back over. And again, shift my pliers up. I'm doing the same thing on the other end. But before I wrap the wire around, I do have to cut it off, and I do have to thread on the little bumblebee. And the nice thing about this charm is it's the same on both sides. You know how some of them will be flat on one side? See how that's hanging now from that little loop? And don't worry if your loops get all cockeyed, you can bend them back. It's just wide. All right, so I have this, and then I have that little bumblebee hanging off. So I'm going to do the same thing. It's a little harder because you got that charm in there you got to work around, but it's basically the same thing. Boy, these pliers need some WD-40. Same thing. I'm going to hold the flat part. Some people pull this around with their fingers. I don't feel like I can get it tight enough with my fingers. So I like to grab a pair of pliers and pull really hard and wrap that around. And then cut it off. And then, boy, I didn't get it cut close. There's too much of a tail, and it gets hard to wrap it all the way around. So I'm going to cut it down a little bit farther. Trying to get this in. You guys probably can't see this detail right here, but I'm just squishing that little tail around so it doesn't poke out. And then there we go. We've got that little dangle. What do you guys think? Let's do one more. And I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to show you the other type of loop. So let's pick out our beads. Maybe we'll put this silver one at the top. Maybe we'll put this one on first. And I've got one of these. And I've got a little bling. Actually, that's not going to be the top. Yeah, I don't think I like that combination. Let's try something different. Let's see what else we have. So I could put that little, I like having that little copper bead on both of them. Hey, Maritza. What did I do with it? There it is. So this at the top here is going to be the bottom. So this will be at the top. So I like that. And then I've got all these little beads. Let's see what kind of blue one I want to put on there. I need to have some kind of a blue. Let me look, let me look. Put that blue one. And then we could put, that's too big. Ooh. This is just a little nugget. Where's the hole? There it is. Nope, won't go through. Never mind. Never mind. Got that one. That looks pretty cool. And then for the very top, let's put, I want to keep it to all blues and browns because that's kind of what the cover is here. Yeah, I'm not liking that so much. Maybe that, but then I need something brown at the top. Ooh, here's a smaller one of these. There we go. How about that? And this down here will be the bottom. Hey, Maritza. All right, so the way we do this, and I've cut it flat to make sure it's flat. The way we do this, this is the kind of loop that doesn't wrap around, so it's not as secure as these. Like these are not going to come undone, but it's easier. And what you do is you put the top of the, do you see how the top of the wire is right, like I can run my finger over that and I can't feel it. It should be right at the top of where the pliers are. Do you see that? And then I'm going to hold on to the wire at the bottom, put my thumb up here to brace it. I'm just going to twist it, okay, till I get this kind of a P shape. Do you see that? Well, come on. You see that? I've got this P shape here. Now it's not closed all the way, so I'm going to put my pliers back in and pull it over a little bit farther so it's all the way closed. And then what I'm going to do is put my pliers back in right where they match up, and I'm going to put that here. I'm going to hold on to it, and I am just going to bend it backwards. And what I'm doing is I'm centering. Do you see how I centered that wire on there so it doesn't look like a P anymore? It's like an eye pin. So now it's not quite closed again, so I'm going to pull it over a little more. Now, much like a jump ring that we open, you know, side to side, you can open this to hang something from it. But you can open and close it, so it's not permanently closed like the other ones are. A lot of people use those types of loops in jewelry. I don't, because I don't like, so now I'm just pulling it back over. This is the same kind of loop. I want to put this secure loop at the top. I just want more secure loops in my jewelry, so I don't use those kind of loops in my jewelry. But for crafts, you know, I shouldn't say that. There are some times that I do. There are times that I do. I shouldn't say I don't. And then, actually, I'm going to cut this off so it's easier to work with. I'm going to, oh, come on, wants to twist in there. Come on, hold it tight. You got to hold it real tight, and then I'm just going to wrap this around that neck down to the top of the beads. So I don't know if you can you see how it has, I don't have autofocus on, so it's probably not focusing real well, but these are so much fun though, aren't they? And I can wrap individual beads and put them all on a single wire so that they all dangle from each other. Like, see, this is one long wire going through here, and you can bend it to make it straight. So here, oh, we have to go back now and put our dangle on. Now, I don't know, should I use another bee or should I put something different? I think I might just put, so I'm just twisting this to the side to open it up. And then I am putting on the bee. And then I'm going to twist it back. And you want to just kind of keep twisting it until you get it closed all the way. If you leave it open, that bee will come off of there. If you leave a gap for it to come through. So I'm just making that circle go right up to the wire at the end of it. There we go. And now we have that one. So we've got our two dangles. Bye, Cindy. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming. All right, so let me get these. Oh, that would have been a fun one too on there. Oh well. Oh well. I've got that lantern bead. Oh well, we have what we have. I'll put my wire aside. Put my dangles back in there. All right, so now we just need to tie these on. Or on a tassel. What do you mean, or on a tassel? So I'm going to put this one up kind of high, and then we'll put the other one maybe a little bit lower. I'm not sure what you mean by on a tassel. All right, so there's a double knot. Now, before I cut that off, I like to take a little bit of Fabri-Tac glue and put on it right where the knot is, just so that it doesn't come loose and you won't even see it. But we'll put that on there and let that dry while we string the other one on. All right, and then this one, oh yeah, absolutely. Up on the spine of a journal, you could do anything with these. And yes, I have made these to put on. You saw in the tassels I showed you the other day, I had some, so I'm going to let that one go down a little bit further. So they're not exactly the same. But yeah, you could do anything with these once you make them. Maybe that'll have to be another craft and grab. We'll have to do some dangles. And then you guys can grab your tools, or you can go to like Michael's and get a little set of tools that has the little nippers in it, the cutters, and it has like the round nose pliers. These are called bent nose pliers because they're bent, but you can also get these straight. I have both somewhere. I have all kinds of tools, but okay, let's, yeah, I didn't think that was going to work so hot. My little wire nippers are really dull. I need to buy some new ones. All right. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it matches. Look how well it matches the journal cover. Yep, you just got to get them out and start playing with them, Marie. Okay, and I want that glue to dry really well because I don't want somebody to pull on that little bead dangle and have it, you know, come untied and the whole thing falls off in your hand. So I usually put a little bit of glue. I'm going to put a little bit more. You honestly, you can't even see it. Can't tell it's there. But it will make sure that that knot is secure. So there we go. We have one of the copper at the top and I have one at the bottom. A couple of little bees dangling off of there. I love it. Now, the very last thing I got to do, and you guys can help me, I got to pick some lace to close it up. If these strings had been longer, if I had cut them long enough, I would have wrapped them around and tied them here with, you know, some beads on them to make that the closure, but I didn't do that. So I need to find a lace, or we could use a ribbon or some sari. Let's see if I have some sari silk that matches. Oh, hang on, I gotta go to my sari silk drawer. There's seam binding. All right, let's see what I've got in here. I've got now with a nice dingly dangly. So I've got this is seam binding. So I'm going to show you these and then you tell me which one you like. Yeah, you can put anything on those dangles. Okay, that's not real long. So we've got that, not my favorite. Then I've got this sari silk, which is my favorite. It's a little bit wide. Well, not if we, I could cut it in half, but I don't know if I need to do that. I think if we just, I I think this might have to be the one. I do sometimes. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I do dye some of my own. But I think blue on this might be just overkill on the blue, is kind of what I'm thinking. And this was kind of overkill on the length on this one side. I don't want it. Oh, I love that. Look at that, you guys. It's got the dangles. It's got the... Oh, I'm loving it. I do too, Penny. So the rest of it I will take offline and finish. So this was our little envelope journal. So here's what I did the other day. I put, do you see this little word down here? I put soar with I had a little tiny piece of that antique lace left, so I stuck it on there. I inked up all the edges around all the pages. Okay. And then I put some little decoration on the washi tape where the washi tape was real wide and it just needed something. And then what I have left to do is just to go back and punch the little notches so that we can slide these little cards in and out of the pockets. And I won't do that with you guys. They just go. So these are the cards for those of you who just came in. This one has glue on the back because I glued the wrong side, but I'm going to put some backing paper on it and then I'm going to stitch around it. But here's one. So these go in the side pockets. We've got that one. We've got that one. Got that one. And they all say postcard as well. And that one. And if I didn't show you, look at this one. Look at the little chickadees on here. And then I've got another one that has the little chickadees. So that one will go in the back. And that will be the finished journal. It's done. It is done. All right. So I think I may, just to try it out, I may put this in my Etsy store. I have no idea what to charge for it. I guess I have to go look at some other journals and see. You know, it's so hard for me on these things because if you put so much time into them, it's not the materials that are expensive usually, unless you're putting really, you know, fancy laces or things like that. Stuff that Lori B uses, I'm sure, is more expensive. But it's not necessarily the materials, it's the labor. I didn't get that tied real good, but I got to open it up anyway. So I thought I would put this in my store, but I have no clue what to charge for it. So I'm going to have to do some research. But anyway, there she is, all done. Now, Maritza, I need to ask you, I don't think I've asked you this. We have a birthday club here where on your birthday, you get a happy birthday song live online, and then we all make a toast for your birthday. I don't add people to the birthday club until they come a couple of times because, you know, some people, this isn't their thing and they don't come back. And so, but you've been back a few times. And if you would like, I don't think I asked you this. If I did, forgive me. Do you want to tell us the month and day of your birthday? Not the year, just the month and the date. Well, hello. It's Jen, right? I keep getting you and Nell mixed up, but Nell is got a different name, I think. It's going to take me a little while to get. So remind me. I think it's Jen. Jen. Okay. Did I get your birthday? Oh, okay, Maritza. That's all right. That's okay. Um, Jen, what about your birthday? Month and date? We have our little birthday club and we celebrate, by just singing a happy birthday song. If you want to tell me the month and the day, we don't need the year, just the month and the day. April 19th. Oh, so you're coming up here pretty quick. KK's is the 15th. Okay, is there anybody else? So, Maritza, even if it's not your birthday, you don't have to give us your birthday. Do you want to have a celebration? Is there another day of the year that's special to you that we could not sing happy birthday, but just happy celebration day and celebrate you? If you want to, just give me a date. Doesn't have to be your birthday. If not, I understand. No pressure whatsoever. All right. Oh, we're only at an hour. We have half an hour left. So I want to start. Remember I showed you guys this. Oh, thumbs up, please, if you haven't. I would love that. So I don't know if you were all here when I mentioned this the other day, but Kat Hand is a crafter. She's really a cool crafter. She does things her style is different. It's not the traditional grungy vintage. She does real happy things. And every year she does a challenge called Mixed Media Morsels. And one year, it was 2 years ago, I looked it up. 2 years ago, I decided to do her yearly challenge. And it's once a month and you go in and do the challenge. And so I made this cover. This was a napkin she sent out with little circles on it. And then I drew the lines and I colored in, and these were colored pens. I don't know. I made the cover. She sent us the napkin. I bought her little kit where she sent you the canvas and the little book, and she sent the napkins. So I made the cover and I did the first. That's Nell. Okay, Jen is the little home. Nell is vintage snippets. Nell, did I get your birthday, month and day? I don't have my birthday book out here. We love to celebrate birthdays, and we just do the month and the day. So, and I wait till somebody's been here a few times because, some people come and go. And yes, good morning. 117. Okay. So we've got Nell on the birthday calendar too. All right. So anyway, what she did was every month she gave out a color, and you were supposed to go and find all the things you could find with that color and decorate. So this was red. I've got a vase. This was actually a leaf that I dried, and it was a red leaf and a bow and a heart and a chair. I mean, I found this little robot somewhere. It had a flower and a balloon. So yeah, I just pulled all the red things I could find and then made a page. The next page was turquoise, or teal. I guess it was teal. And again, I just went through everything I had and pulled out all the teal things that I could find. And then the next one, good morning, Nydia. I don't know if I missed you or you just came in, but this was the orange. So I did, my butterfly has orange. It has a little blue in it too, but that's okay, as long as the predominant color is orange. So I just went through, and these little spirals on here are copper. I made those. And now we are to the next page. And I stopped after those, what, 1, 2, 3. I stopped and I need to finish it. And I thought we could do this together. So here's what I was thinking. If you guys want to play along, you don't have to have this journal. You can just do it on a piece of paper for that matter. Let me pull up my... So the colors, if you want to make a little book, if you want to start... Oh, you've been here. I'm sorry I missed you. The first one is red. 1 is red. 2 is teal. 3 is orange. And I'll put these in the description. Oh, stop that. 4 is purple. So our next one will be purple. And then 5 is yellow. Black and whitish. That was my autocorrect. 6 is black and white. That's funny. Black and white. 7 is blue. 8 is pink. 9 is green. 10 is brown. 11 is coral. And 12 is gold and silver. Yeah, fun for the kids. Absolutely. So if you guys, I'll put these colors. So let's see, 2. Come on. Go back and give me. Let's see. Let's do, see, 1, 2, 3. And oh, there we go. 1 dash. Let's see, 1 was red. Return. 2 was teal. 3 was orange. There we go. There's all 12. So I will put these in the descriptions. Yes, I bet the kids did love it. And if you guys would like to play along, I'm not going to do this every day for 12 days. Teak. Teal. Autocorrect is giving me a hard time. But if you want to play along, I will. Okay, Darla, have a great day. I will let you know when we're going to do it. And if you want to start gathering some things in these colors, we're going to start with purple because I've done the other 3. And then if you want to send me pictures, I'll post them on my Facebook inked pulp page. So I was going to start doing it today. I might start looking around and gathering some things because we need purple. But I'm not going to start putting anything together because I don't have enough stuff yet. So we'll start doing this. Oh, today's Tuesday. How about let's look at Friday, because that's kind of our last day before, the weekend. So we'll have fun decorating a couple, and I'll have probably purple and yellow. So maybe we can do both pages. And if you guys want to play along, you can, or you can just watch. Either way. But I think everybody said they wanted to finish this little book with me. So that's that. Oh, we're only 1:05. What shall we do now? We've got a little bit of time. Does anybody have... Oh, I know what we could do. And you guys can help me do this. Hang on, let me find my... Oh, Lordy. I hate when I don't put things back where they belong, because I have a spot for certain things. I have a spot for it. And when I don't put them back, then I spend an hour searching for them. So hang on. Let me see if I stuck them in here to be in my to be put away box. What I was thinking we could do is take these little strips. Yeah, I don't see it. And stamp words. And I was going to let you guys help me pick out the words. And I've got that little clickable stamp thing. And I put it all together recently, because I had used it. And I put all the letters back together, but I didn't set it on my shelf where I keep it. Shame on me. I always think, oh, I'll put it here, and then I'll remember that it's here. And then I don't remember. How silly is that? Yeah, I don't see it. I am not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. All right, once I find it, I'll have to put it back where it belongs so that I have it again. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? I do have these. Let's use these. I may or may not get them straight, but let's use these, and let's pull out some... I want to pull some black ink. Well, oh, there it is. I wanted to get some waterproof ink because I don't know. Okay, did I get, yeah. All right, so let's take, these are the edges of the music paper that I tore off. You guys, somebody give me a word. What do we want to put on one of these? I know one that I want to do because I had a hard time finding it the other day. And I did finally find one, but I'm going to do patience. That was Lori B's word, and I thought it was a great word. Oh, some random person is trying to call me. And these are not going to be real straight, I'll tell you that right now, because I'm not good at doing these real straight. P-A-T-I. So this is what you can do with your E. Actually, I'm surprised at how straight I am getting them. You guys start putting some words in. What words shall we make? N. And this has also got a little number on it too, the page number. C. Experiment. Yes, that's my word for the year. And I think I have some of those, but we'll make some more. All right, there's patience. And it's got a little number on it too. So we'll tear that. And then I've got ink all over my hand, of course. Experiment, explore, kindness. Okay. E. Ooh, serenity. That's a good one. I've never seen that one before. EX. P. Oops, that's kind of going downhill. Let's see it going back up again. Whoops, that one went downhill too. I don't think that one's any good. I think I need to start over. So let's try it again. E. Gotta pay more attention. Jen. Now her name is Jen. There we go. EXP. E. Why do I keep going downhill on this word? Let's see if we can get it going back uphill again. If not, I'm going to give up on it for now. There we go. Exper. Experry. M. E. N. I hate when I'm doing these and I get right to the end and I'll have a stamp upside down, or I'll grab the wrong one and I get all the way to the end and I screw it up. Anybody else ever done that? I do that more times than I care to think. I do it a lot with, oh, there we go. There's experiment and patience. And what was next? Kindness. When I'm stamping my magnets, I make copper magnets and I stamp phrases into them. And I be stamping along and then I'll hold one of the stamps sideways or upside down, and it's irritating because I got to start all over. You can't salvage that stuff once you've stamped an indentation into a piece of metal. Okay, let's go down here. Let's go K. I. Whew, that one's a little ways away. That's okay if you're making breakfast, Jen, as long as you make enough for everybody. Are you going to feed us all? I'll leave that out because we're going to need that a couple more times. Kind. kind. N. E. S. S. There we go. There's kindness. And I can probably, where's my ruler? I can probably tear this. Yeah, I get so many offcuts. I'm just gonna do it like that. And then I can tear off the top when I go to use it. Okay, we had kindness, explore. I like that one. Pam, I don't know. I think I've seen that word before on a word phrase. Serenity is the only one I don't think I haven't seen yet. E X P L. So I asked earlier on what everybody's doing today, but a lot of you weren't here then. What's everybody doing today? O. Q R. Anything exciting? That snap together. Oh, I can't stamp straight either, and that's what I was looking for. They're called clickable. You can go on Amazon. Just look for clickable stamps. There we go. There's explore. Yeah, I can't stamp straight either. See, they're off kilter, but I think that they're not so far off that it looks terrible. They just look kind of funky. So we had explore and serenity. Let's look at serenity. Stuffing crochet chickens and pumpkins. How is your recovery coming, Pam? You doing good? I saw your chicken. I left you a comment on Facebook. I saw your chicken picture, your grand chickens. Those were stinking cute. Working. S-E-R. Put my finger in there. E. Whoops, that went down. R-E. E-N. I may need to redo this one. Yeah, look at clickable stamps. I bought some. Yeah, Pam had to have some surgery, and we kind of went through that journey with her. Whoops, now I'm going up. This one's all. Yay. Make sure when you look at the, look at how awful that one is. I'm gonna, although I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of wonky, but I kind of like it. Oh, one thing I'm going to do, you guys, because I've noticed that a lot of you will ask where I get stuff, that I use or what it is. I'm going to start putting in the description of my videos. Well, I have an Amazon affiliate store set up, and I'm making, well, yay you, well, we'll make sure to pray for you and hope that everything is okay. I'm done with all my checkups until the fall. Okay, on Amazon, let's look. Clickable stamps alphabet. There they are. Now, make sure that you look at the font and the size of the font. Some are all uppercase. Like here's a set, it's $50, but you get the uppercase, the lowercase, and the numbers. I don't know if I'd spend that much on them, but just look at your, there's lots of them. Here's a set for 16. I think that might be the set that I bought. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't spend $50, even if I did get all three. I don't need all three. Oh, here we go. Purchase February 23rd. This is the one I got. I don't know why I picked that one over some of the others. I just did. But when you go look at it, 3/16 character height. So, and maybe that's why I picked it. I don't. Ooh, says this is a frequently returned item. I'm happy with mine, but anyway, just read the reviews and like here's one that's a little darker. It looks like it's maybe a little smaller. I don't know. Let's see what they say. Returned. So fun. Had to tape them together. Oh, they're saying they don't stay together. Mine stay together just fine. Does not stay connected. Not enough Y's or R's. Well, you see what you're getting when you buy them. Oh, this is a brilliant idea. A little box to put them all in so you can find what you're looking for. But anyway, yeah, just look up stickable or clickable stamps. And I am going to set up an Amazon affiliate list where if you like something I'm using and you buy it, you click on my link and buy it, Amazon gives me a few pennies. It's not much, but it doesn't cost you anymore. Amazon just gives me a referral fee basically since I referred you. So I will set that up at some point here this week, and let me get I will set that up sometime this week, and then if you want to buy anything that I use, yeah, you don't need to talk about it, Lori B. But hang in there. We're here for you. And I've been through the cancer thing myself, so if you need to talk, You know I'm here, girl. All right. I am going to cut us off a little bit early today, only about 5 minutes. Tell you all to have a wonderful day. Please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll have to figure out what we're going to work on tomorrow. And then if you want to play along, make sure to collect for purple and yellow. Those are the next two colors, and we'll work on that on Friday. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't, and enjoy the day. Bye.